Hey guys, today I'm going to share with you how to make creamy Cajun shrimp and sausage. And this is a meal that's ready in a pinch. It's made with shrimp, sausages, bell peppers, and smothered in the most delicious Cajun cream sauce that honestly my hubby and I can just drink. Anyways, let's get started. So first things first, in this bowl I have a little bit over a pound, I want to say about 1.25 pounds of peeled and deveined shrimp. You could add more or less depending on how much shrimp you want to have for dinner and how many people you're going to be feeding. So I'm going to go ahead and season it with some Cajun seasoning. This is the seasoning I'm using today. It's called Cajun's Choice Creole Seasoning. Oh gosh, the garbage truck is here, so it's a little loud. Okay, so the garbage truck just moved on. I don't know if you can hear all that. My window's open, so it's really loud over here. But anyways, this is the brand I am using today. You could use whatever Cajun seasoning that you like. I always used to use this one also. This is Tony, I'm gonna butcher it. Tony, I'm not even gonna say it, Cheshire, whatever, Creole seasoning. And you see this at most grocery stores, and I've used this in the past. I'm gonna go ahead and season our shrimp with 1 teaspoon of this Creole seasoning. That's about a teaspoon. And then I'm just gonna sprinkle it over the shrimp. Normally when I season the food with the seasoning, I try not to inhale so much because I end up sneezing because there's so much like spices in here. So if I sneeze, that's why. And this is one of those simple meals that I've put together recently on a Friday night. We had no plans, we didn't feel like going out to dinner, so I made this. And as we were eating it, I remembered how much we love this recipe. And this is also one of my sister-in-law's favorites of mine. She always requests this every time we have family gatherings. Okay, so now that we have our shrimp all nice and seasoned, now it's time to get going on our sausages. So today I am using chicken andouille sausages that I picked up from Costco. You could use whatever sausages that you prefer. Andouille sausages typically do have a little bit of heat to it, a little bit of spice, but you could use kielbasa, you could use smoked sausages, whatever sausages that you prefer. And I'm gonna use about, not this whole thing here, about, I wanna say 12 ounces to a pound of sausages. Usually if you buy like a rope of smoked sausages, it comes in like 14 ounces. So around that ballpark of ounces. Once you get your sausages, I like to cut them in a diagonal. They just look nicer that way. So you just want to slice them in diagonal. See, just like that. Because this meal is Cajun and it does have a little bit of heat to it, my kids are very sensitive to heat, so sometimes I'll just get like extra shrimp and I'll get sausages that are not spicy and then cook that on the side for them. And then my hubby and I will enjoy this entire dish on our own. And it really is one of those meals that you can just enjoy over a glass of wine. And that's what we did. We enjoyed it over a glass of wine on a Friday night and it was perfect. Better than going to a restaurant. I also have 2 bell peppers here. I don't know, with Cajun food, I always feel like bell peppers, Cajun food, they go hand in hand. And I typically like red bell peppers, but I did pick up a green one just for color contrast. It just is gonna look really pretty in the dish. But yes, I'm gonna go ahead and slice these up. Okay, so now that we have all of our ingredients prepped, I'm gonna go over some other ingredients that we're gonna be needing before we get cooking. And we're gonna need some garlic. I have about 5 cloves of minced garlic here. We're gonna need some heavy cream. I have about 1 cup. And we're gonna need more of this delicious Cajun seasoning. It's gonna be really, really seasoned really, really well. It's gonna have a kick to it. It's gonna be so delicious with this Cajun seasoning. And you can enjoy this as is, but if you wanna add a side, the first couple times I've made this, we always served it over white rice. But now, the last time I made it, my husband and I dipped some baguette bread on it, some toasted baguette, and it was so delicious, dipping it into the sauce. So that's how I'm gonna serve it today. But like I said, you could serve it over potatoes, eat it as is, over rice, whatever your desire. But anyways, we are ready to get cooking. Meet me over at the stove. Okay, so I have my pan heated over medium-high heat, and I'm gonna add a bit of oil. And then I'm gonna go ahead and grab my sausages and add them to the pan. And I'm gonna cook this for about 2 minutes. It's important to have all your ingredients ready when you start cooking because this is gonna cook really fast. You guys are gonna see this is a really quick one-pan meal. Okay, so after I've been sauteing this for about 2 minutes, I'm gonna go ahead and add in the garlic. You guys know I love my garlic. And then I'm gonna add in the bell peppers. And look how pretty it already looks. Great color contrast with the red and the green. And I'm gonna go ahead and cook this for another 2 more minutes. I'm also going to give it a pinch of salt, not too much because the sausages have quite a bit of sodium already in it, and then we're gonna add a good amount of the Cajun seasoning. So I want our vegetables to be slightly softened, not too soft, still have a little bit of crisp to them, so I don't want them to cook that long. Adding the bell peppers, this is a great way to get those veggies in. So after this has been cooking for 2 minutes, I'm gonna go ahead and add in the shrimp. And I'm gonna continue to cook for about 1 to 2 minutes. This really is one of those no fuss dinners. Like you just throw everything into a pan and it's incredibly flavorful. It's perfect, like I said, on a Friday night. You can enjoy it, dipping some bread. Like when you guys try this, you guys will see what I'm talking about. Okay, so about 1.5 minutes has passed and I'm ready to pour in our heavy cream. I added about 1/4 cup, so this is 1 1/4 cup of heavy cream, just because I had a little bit over a pound of shrimp here. And then I'm gonna add a 1/4 cup of water to the pool. And then we are going to get this seasoned up with 2 teaspoons of the Cajun Creole seasoning. And you could do this according to your taste. I find that 2 teaspoons is perfect for this recipe, like the way we like it, but definitely do this according to your taste. And we're gonna cook this down for about another minute. Bring it to a boil and then let it cook down for another minute. Okay, so I brought this to a boil, let it cook for another minute. I'm gonna remove it from heat. I'm gonna give it a little taste to see how I like it. Perfection, you guys. It has a little kick to it, but it's so delicious. Like I said, you can adjust the Cajun seasoning to taste, but this is perfect, you guys. Let's go get our baguette toasted and let's get going on the taste test. Oh, I forgot to mention, if you want the sauce to be a little bit on the thicker side, you could add some cornstarch or flour, make a little slurry and add it in. It'll thicken it right up, but we like this as is. Okay, so I have my baguette all nice and toasted over here. And really, guys, this is one of the recipes that I make when I have friends or family over because it's super easy to put together and everyone really enjoys this recipe. And let's go ahead and plate some of this up. Oh, the sauce looks so good, nice and creamy. And you guys all know my husband loves shrimp, loves sausages, loves cream, loves Cajun dishes. Honestly, this is like the perfect meal for him. Okay, oh, I forgot a fork. Okay, so I have my fork now. And this does make plenty amounts of sauce, so you could serve this over mashed potatoes. Like I said, I used to always serve this over rice, but today I am serving it with our crusty baguette. So let's go ahead and dig in. Okay, I'm probably gonna have to do this separate because I can't fit 2 shrimps, or a shrimp and a sausage both in my mouth. That was delicious. Let's dip some bread in here. Get a good amount of that cream. Okay, so this is also very good. The shrimp, that cream sauce with the garlic and the Cajun seasoning, it's like so good, you guys. Make this for your husband for date night, your wife for date night. Make this with your buddies. You're gonna love this recipe. Thank you guys for spending time with me in my kitchen today. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give me a like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care.